103. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word RAPTOR along with your issue and seat location to 555.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. And this
right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and R.J. Barrett subbed in for Dick. The Bucks also changing it up. Sims is checked in, and Kevin Porter subbed in for Trent. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Porter is out there with MP, and it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
The three from MP. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. As we've mentioned before, MP took a bit of an unusual path to the NBA. He spent some time in Europe to develop his skills before finding his way to an NBA roster.
And going overseas to develop is something that more than a few players have done before. For a guy like MP, it offered a chance to learn what it means to be a professional and really refine his game before jumping to the NBA.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ingram with it. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Rob. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milk. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
They've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Walter in a two-guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Outside, Barrett. Four on the clock. And Barrett brings it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Bucks leading by 13. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Here's Walter. Outside, Barrett fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Kevin.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith. Trent comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. The three from MP. The shot, no good. Raptors trail by 16. Outside, Barrett. No good on the three. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 11 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Barnes with it. Now Green defending. There's the triple. Barrett, no good.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers.
Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Milwaukee on top, up 19. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. They lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Milwaukee Bucks. That is more than enough.
Well, we've got a second. Checked in for Cole Anthony.
Number 11, MP.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. And it's MP in at point guard. Here's quickly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Steps back. MP from deep three-point land. Another miss by MP.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Ingram. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Connects from three-point range. MP's got 14.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's quickly. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And a deep three from MP. Toronto grabs the miss. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Barnes outside. Back to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The shot's good from Quickly.
Well, this is what you expect from Quickly. This guy, one of the premier pull-up shooters in the game.
Pass to Trent. Back to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Get there, get there.
Here's Ingram.
Watch outside.
And here's Quickly for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Quickly's got 7 points here in this quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Brandon Ingram, also Barrett out there, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's the pick. Fires the 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
MP, that's for 2. Alter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 21. Here's Shed. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. MP looking around. Good on the triple. MP's got 23.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Prince against Ingram. It's stolen by Green. MP against Quickly. MP outside. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix. They are just killing them on the interior.
And a wide open look for MP. Cans it from downtown. MP's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Bucks. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Quickly's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
Back to MP. From deep three-point land. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
For 3.
Here's Ingram. Pass to Dick. 1:51 left in the fourth. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
MP outside. Off target from three-point range. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Pass to Quickly. And again, Toronto no luck. MP outside. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. 29 seconds left in the game. It's Dick on the wing. And the 3 off target. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
On the wing, MP. Quickly covering. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon.
All right, MP doing his pregame routine, mentally preparing for tonight's opponent.
Actually,
MP in the house. Feeling you, MP. MP, over here, over here. There he goes. Give us something good tonight. Yeah, you want to grab burrito?
Yeah, grab me one of those.
Okay. Shake it, MP.